Good morning, everybody. This is Appa Bryan and Appa Baseball Classics bringing to you Game 6 of the 1923 World Series between the New York Yankees and the New York Giants. So far in the series, the Yankees are leading 3-2. They had a chance to turn out the lights on the Giants yesterday. They failed, so we're back with Game 6. They alternated sites in the 1923 World Series between Yankee Stadium and the Polo Grounds, which are just across some train tracks, not far from each other. Today's game will be at the Polo Grounds. If you were a sports fan back in 1923, you might be reading the newspaper and checking out the college scores. College football was fairly popular in the 1920s, and you would see that the college football scene 100 years ago was quite a bit different. For example, Yale beat Georgia 40-0. Syracuse in Archibald Stadium in Syracuse, New York, beat Alabama 23-0. And Colgate tied Ohio State 23-23. Yeah, college football was a little different in 1923. Starting pitchers today are Art Neff and for the Giants, the home team, and Herb Pennock is pitching for the Yankees. Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the New York Yankees, Witt, Duggan, and Ruth. Ruth homered in the real Game 6 in his first at bat. Bob Musil, Wally Pipp, Aaron Ward, Wally Shang, Everett Scott's the shortstop, and Herb Pennock is the pitcher. For John McGraw's New York Giants, Dave Bancroft at shortstop. You got Grove, Frisch, and Youngs. Irish Musil. Joe Cunningham is in center. I'm not sure. Bill Cunningham is in center field rather than Casey Stengel today. Kelly is first baseman. And Frank Snyder dons the tools of ignorance, and he is catching today. Art Neff is the pitcher. Neff was 13-10, 4.5 ERA in 1923. All right, we're ready to begin. Whitey Witt steps into the box for the Yankees. We're going to use basic APA this time and straight basic APA. That means if I draw Maricot Stealer or something like that, that's what it's going to be. We're using a little bit different boards today, using the copyright 1986, 1995 Apple boards. Basic APA. All right, here we go. Art Neff pitches to Whitey Witt. 2-6 is a 27. The Giants are fielding column 2. Yankees fielding column 1. That ball's ripped to third base, snipped by Heine Groh, and Witt is thrown out at first base, 1 away. Jumping Joe Dugan. 4-4 is a ground ball, base hit to right field. Duggan turns around first and holds at first base with a single. So the Yankees have a man on for Babe Ruth. He has yet to homer in the replay. He had 3 in the real World Series. We're using as-played lineups in each of these games. Ruth's overdue. Neff's going to take a chance and pitch to him. Oh, 1-2. That was close. but 25 is going to be a double play. Frisch to Bancroft to Kelly. 4-6-3 double play. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And I'm catching up on my scorecard. I forgot to write the first 3 results down. Go to the bottom of the first inning. It's the Yankees nothing and the Giants coming to bat. Herb Pennock is a 19-6 pitcher, 3.13 earned run average. He is a grade B YZ pitcher for the Yankees. I do not know why the Giants did not come back with Hugh McQuillan, who started game 1 for the Giants, but they didn't. There was no game 7, so if the Giants can survive game 6, they'll call upon Hugh McQuillan, who was their ace in 1923. Here's a pitch to Dave Bancroft from Herb Pennock. 1-6 is a roller to the shortstop, Everett Scott. Throw over to first, 1 down. Heidi Groh. That's a hit call roll for the Giants' third baseman, Heidi Groh. And 31 is a line drive that rolls to the center field wall. Heidi Groh around second, and he will get into third standing up. Stand-up triple for Heidi Groh. Giants have base runner 90 feet away for the Fordham Flash, Frankie Frisch. Frankie Frisch, 348 hitter, drove in 111 runs. There's one out there for him now. Here's the pitch to Frankie Frisch. 3-4 is a 31 fielding column 1. Fly ball to shallow center field. Witt moves in and makes the catch. Not going to be deep enough to score. The runner from third, 2 outs. Ross Young's going to take a base hit. Here's the pitch. 1-1 roll. Ross Young's will pick up that run. And 6-2 is a, if it was a single column card, it'd be a home run, but it's a double column card. So it's driven off the top of the fence. And Ross Young settles into second base with a RBI double, putting the Giants up top, 1-0. Fast runner at second. And I got my people out of order here. It should be Irish Musel's the batter. Better check the rest of these. Musel, Cunningham, Kelly, Snyder, and Neff. Yeah. All right, here we go. Irish Musel, brother Bob Musel. 6'5" is a 35. And 35 is a high pop-up, skied near the stands, giving chase as third baseman Jumpin' Joe Dugan reaches over the fence and makes the catch. 3 outs. 2 hits, 1 run for the Giants in the first. They take a 1-0 lead going into the top of the second inning. All right, Neff returns to the mound for the Giants. This game is from the Polo Grounds in New York. We mentioned that. I saw the Polo Grounds when I was a kid. Didn't get to be inside it and didn't get to be in it at a game, though. I think I was 5 or 6 years old when I saw it. And I still remember it. Here's the pitch to Bob Musel, leading off for the Yankees in the second. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. Ross Youngs is under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Wally Pipp. 3-1 is a 9 against a C pitcher, and that's a mile high pop up over by third base. Heine grows under it and makes the catch. Here is Aaron Ward. Yankee second baseman, 5-5, is a chopper past the pitcher and up the middle in the center field for a single for Aaron Ward. He's at first with 2 outs. Catcher Wally Shane, 7th place hitter in the lineup. Here's the pitch from Neff. 3-2 is a 26. Bouncing ball to Frankie Frisch at second base. Throw to Kelly at first. 3 outs. No runs, a hit, no errors. For the Yankees, we go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Giants. Herb Pennock from Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. He had a portrayal in the movie 42 as the general manager of the Philadelphia Phillies, opposed to Jackie Robinson playing in Philadelphia. You remember that phone call he gave? All right, here's Pennock pitching to center fielder Bill Cunningham at the bottom of the second inning. 21 is a ground ball to third base, fielded by Duggan and the throw to first. Cunningham is out. Here's High Pockets Kelly. One 3 is a 14. That's a base on ball. High Pockets takes first, and he has average speed. Frank Snyder. 3-2 is a 26. That could be 2. Ground ball to second base. Ward to Scott. The throw to first. Snyder is safe. Let's see. Yeah, he just beats the throw, so it's the fielder's choice. Kelly's out at second. Now Snyder's the base runner at first. Here's a pitcher, Artie Neff. Not a strong hitting pitcher. He's got 1-7, a few 8s on the card. 9. Here's the pitch to the pitcher. But 6 is comes up, and that is going to be a double to center field. And it is, there's 2 outs. Snyder will score from first. And the pitcher, Artie Neff, helping out his own cause, puts the Giants up 2-0. Pennock, frustrated, getting tagged by his opposing pitcher. Here is Dave Bancroft. 5-1 is an 8 against a B pitcher. That's going to be a ground ball to first base, grabbed by Pennock. Ground ball to the pitcher. Pennock throws to first. 3 outs. So with 1 hit, there was 1 run. Giants are up 2-0. Let's go to the third inning. All right, Art Neff pitched a long time in the major leagues. He pitched with the Cubs. I think he also pitched with he is pitching with the Giants. I think he was in the 1918 World Series with the Cubs, if I'm not mistaken. Everett Scott will lead off for the Yankees. I made a mistake on my scorecard. Let's see if I can. Not seeing where my whiteout is. All right, here it is. All right, Scott steps into the box. Neff is ready to pitch, and here's the delivery. 4-5 is going to be a base on balls. Neff both pitchers have the Z modifier, but if the bases are clear, it takes the ZZ modifier to overcome that 14 walk. Scott takes first, and now the pitcher, Herb Pennock. I think Pennock will sacrifice. He's not a strong hitting pitcher. Let's see if he can get the bunt down. 21 is a 12. And 12 is safe at first. Bunted to third too hard, and he throws to second to retire Scott on the base pass. So Honey Grow with a heads up, quick play, score 5-4. And a failed sacrifice attempt turns into a fielder's choice with Herb Pennock, the runner at first base. Here's two-hit Witt. He's been pretty strong here in this World Series. He's 7 for 21, hitting .333. There's a pitch to Witt. 4-6 is a 29. Comebacker back to Neff, who turns and throws to Bancroft to get the force out at second base. So fielder's choice for two-hit Witt. Now he's at first, fast runner, with 2 outs, and jumping Joe Duggan singled his first time up. 4-1 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Bancroft scoops and throws to first, 3 outs. No hits, no runs, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's the Giants 2 and the Yankees nothing. Second place hitter, Honey Grow, will lead off for the Giants. There's a pitch to Honey Grow. 1-1 rolls, the hit column roll. 25 is a ball hit on the line, and it rolls to the center field wall. And Honey Grow will step in at third base with another triple. 2 triples on the day for Honey Grow. Both of them stand-up triples. Giants threatening to add a run already in the third. Nobody out. Frankie Frisch. Pennock with the stretch. Here's the pitch to Frisch. 3-2 is a 26. 26 against fielding column 1 is let's see. Chopper to second base. Caught by Ward. The throw is to first. The Yankees were playing the infield back. So it's going to be a ground out 4-3, but RBI for Frisch. And the third run for New York. Base is clear, and here is Ross Youngs. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. Bob Musil's under it and makes the catch. 2 down. And now Irish Musil steps in. 2-5 is a fly out to center field. 1 hit, 1 run. Giants have scored single runs in the first, second, and third. Go to the top of the 4th inning. New York Giants 3 and the Yankees nothing. Honey Grow the difference in this game. 2 triples. He scored both times. Giants picked up that runner. Babe Ruth will lead off for the Yankees. Frustrating series for the Babe. No home runs as yet. Here's the pitch to the Babe. 1-4 is hit in the air to Irish Musil on the left. Makes the catch, and Babe is retired. Here's Irish's brother Bob. 4-5 is going to be a walk. And now Wally Pip. Let me check something real quick. Yes. All right, Wally Pip steps in the box. Bleacher Bums Gaming. Good morning. Bleacher Bums is for the Yankees. He has a question. Do you have the charts pretty much memorized at this point? I do for the base is empty, but it kind of stops there. But yeah, I do know the base is empty chart. All right, here's a pitch to Wally Pip. Check out Bleacher Buns Gaming channel. He's got a new game out on the scene, Glory Days College Football. Check that out as well. Here's the pitch to Wally Pip. 3-2 is a 26, and that is going to be possibly a double play. Let's see. That's hard slide, prevents a double play. Batter safe at first with the fielder's choice. So that was grounded to shortstop. Musso slid in there and broke up that double play. 2 outs. Something you can't do anymore in Major League Baseball. Basically, here's the pitch to Aaron Ward. 5-6 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Neff strikes out Ward. Gets out of the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 3-0 Giants. Yeah, Wally was aware by the 23 series that Gehrig was in the future. Anthony, Gehrig played the last 19 games of the 23 season, and hit 423. So the handwriting was on the wall. The Yankees wanted to use Gehrig in the World Series, and they petitioned for eligibility, but the Giants and John McGraw objected, and Landis sought the Giants' way. So that's why Lou Gehrig is in street clothes in the box seats and not dressed out and playing. Otherwise, he would be. Bill Cunningham stepping up to the plate. Let's see. For the Giants here in the bottom of the 4th inning, Tank delivers. Let's get the right pogs here. The Giants are up. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. That's Babe Ruth's territory, and he makes the catch. Cunningham's first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here is George Kelly. 307 with 16 homers in 1923. 52 is a 27. That is a ground ball. Barehanded by Duggan. Had to charge it and throws the first. 2 outs. Frank Snyder, the catcher. 3-3 is going to be a base hit for Snyder. 2-out single gives the Giants a base runner. They've scored 1 run in each inning so far. Got a chance here if Art Neff, the pitcher, can do something. Doubled and drove in a run his first time up. He does not have a strong hitting card, though. Here's the pitch to Art Neff. 3-2 is a 26. And that is a ground out to second base. And the second baseman Ward goes a short way, 4-6 to retire Snyder at second. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Giants 3 and the Yankees nothing. So Neff will be on back to the mound. He has been solid for the Giants so far. Wally Shang, Everett Scott, the bottom of the order, and then the pitcher will be hitting for the Yankees. Here's the pitch to the Yankee catcher. Wally Shang, 42, is a 36. I think that's a ball. too high, ball one. 1-5 is an 8 against a C pitcher. That's going to be a base hit. A chopper past the pitcher, rolls up the middle in the center field. Leadoff single for the Yankees. The second time they got the leadoff hitter on. They tried to, the first time they got a man on first, they tried to butt him the second. That didn't work. Everett Scott, 246 hitter. He's going to swing away. Pitcher is following. 5-5 roll for Scott. That's an 8 against the C pitcher. That could be good. Single to center field. Runner goes to third. The Bronx Bombers have men on the corners. No outs. First time Art Neff has been in trouble. Now Pinnock. He'll stay in the game and hit. The Giants will play the infield back for a double play. We had a little infield in drawn in yesterday with a little ground ball to second base rolled through that closed in infield. Here's the pitch to Pinnock. 1-1 roll for the pitcher. That's going to be a hit. Let's see, first and third. RBI single to left field. And we're going to have men at first and third. So Herb Pinnock contributes to the cause, drives in Sheng. Everett Scott settles in at third, and the Yankees are on the board. 3-1 Giants. Still no outs. So that means Babe is going to come up short of a double play. Giants will play double play depth. Here's the pitch to Witt. 4-2 is a 14. It's got the Z modifier, but 14 is going to be a walk, filling the bases. Jeff Smith's outside for ball 4. Witt goes to first. That pushes Pinnock to second. First 4 Yankees have reached in the 5th inning. Big trouble for the Giants here. Here's the second batter, jumping Joe Duggan. Duggan is 1 for 2. Babe Ruth is on deck. Infield still playing back, hoping for that ground ball double play. 45. That's a 14, and let's see where the base is loaded. 14 is going to be ball 1. It's ball 1 on these boards, like the Apple book that you have today and the one that was after this one. This Apple book, it would be ball 2, but it's ball 1. 2-5 is an 8 against the C again. That's going to be a 2-run single to left field. Scott scores. Pinnock scores from second, and Witt goes to third. Tell you what, the roof has fallen in on Art Neff and the Giants here in the 5th inning. It's tied at 3-3 still. Nobody out. But first and third now with Babe Ruth coming to bat. It is rally time. Let's see. Anthony, would you walk Ruth in this situation? They have walked Ruth a couple times in the series in the replay, but he does not have a single extra base hit in replay yet. In the real World Series, he hit 3 home runs, including 1 in Game 6. Yeah, Anthony says give him a pass, and that's what we're going to do. I agree. So we got bases juiced. Bob Buesel comes up to the plate. Longtime left fielder for the Yankees, is on that 2017. 313 hitter in 1923. Can Bob Buesel put a quarter in the merry-go-round? 4-6 is a 29. That's not going to get it done. Infield, by the way, is still playing back. So 29 deep, it's going to be a force at home. or Y strikeout. Neff does not have the strikeout modifier. So Neff throws out Witt at home, 1-2. This is a fielder's choice. Bases are still loaded. And Wally Pipp is the batter. Would love to bring in Lou Gehrig. While the Yankees are looking over toward Lou Gehrig in his suit in the box seats. Here's the pitch to Wally Pipp, still playing first base for the Yankees, but that'll end after the World Series. 6-5 is 35. Called strike 3. Pipp takes a called strike 3. The base is loaded. Now 2 outs. And Aaron Ward, 9th hitter in the inning. Ward has had a good series. He is 8 for 21 coming into the game and 1 for 3 today, so 9 for 23 in the series. Well over 350. Here's the pitch to Ward, 21, is a 12, and that's going to be grounded to Bancroft at short throw to Frisch at second, and that ends the inning. Yankees, they get 3, but they leave 3 out there on the bases. But the game's tied. Yankees 3 and the Giants 3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Big rally for New York. All right, Herb Pennock with a new lease on life comes back to the mound. And he is at the top of the Giants order, Dave Bancroft. Bleacher Bomb says Neff pulled a Houdini, and he did. He was on the ropes. Here's the pitch to Dave Bancroft. 5-2 is a 27. That's going to be a ground out to third base. 1 away. Heine Groh played in the Black Sox series. He was with the Cincinnati Reds at that time. 6-1 is a fly ball to Babe Ruth in right field, 2 down. Now Frankie Frisch. 6-3 is sky to center field. And that is 2-hit Witt out there. Picks it out of the sky for the 3rd out. His real nickname, Anthony, was I think it was Whitey Witt, but I like to call him 2-hit Witt, the way he's been playing in this series. But the Giants are pushed aside here in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits or errors. We go to the 6th, 3-3 tie. There's pressure on Art Neff. The Yankees win this game. Giants go home, losers of the 1923 World Series. Wally Shang is due to hit first for New York. His base hit started the rally in the last inning. Pitch from Art Neff to Shang, 26, is grounded on the ground to Dave Bancroft at shortstop. The throw to first. The Yankee catcher is retired. Everett Scott, nicknamed Deacon Scott. Love the nicknames on all the APA cards. 1-2 is a roller to Frankie Frisch at second base. Frisch tosses out Scott. That's 2 outs. Another pitcher, Herb Pennock, had a big single in the last innings, 1 for 2 with an RBI. 3-2 for Pennock is a 26. And that is a bouncing ball to Frisch at second base, a throw to first. 3 outs, 3 ground outs, 3 up and 3 down, no runs, hits, or errors. Bottom of the 6th inning, it's the Giants 3 and the Yankees 3. All right, Hall of Famer Ross Youngs will lead off for the Giants in the last of the 6th inning. His 1961 Fleer card says he's Ross Young without the S, but I believe with the S is the correct way, as on the Apple card. From Shiner, Texas. I am not aware of where Shiner, Texas is. I know where Texas is. Here's a pitch to Youngs. 5-2 is a 27. That's a ground out to Jumping Joe Duggan at third base. 1 out. Irish Musil. 1-5 is a 10, and that's going to be a line drive base hit to left field for Irish Musil. Retrieved by his brother Bob and thrown into the infield. Now Bill Cunningham, who was playing center field today in place of Casey Stengel. Stengel was kind of the hero of the 23 World Series for the Giants. He had two impactful home runs, an inside Parker in the first game to help the Giants win 5-4. In fact, he was the winning run in that first game. And he had a over the fence home run in the third game in the real World Series. And that was the only run scored in that game. Running around the bases, Anthony, he was blowing kisses to fans. The game was in the Polo Grounds. Let's see, game 3. No, it was in Yankee Stadium. And thumbing his nose at the Yankees bench, and that got him a $50 fine from Judge Landis, who was sitting there and didn't appreciate Casey Stengel's gestures. All right, here's the pitch to Cunningham. 4-2 is a fly ball to right field. Babe Ruth will haul that one in. 2 outs. Now high pockets Kelly. 3-2 is going to be an out that's hit on the ground to second base. So Aaron Ward with that play, 3 outs, no runs, a hit, no errors and 1 left. We go to the top of the 7th inning. It's the Yankees 3 and the Giants 3. Martin Neff returns to the mound. He is rated to pitch to 28 batters before his point of fatigue. And so far, he has pitched to 27. That he faced 9 in the 5th inning. That's what killed him. So the first batter, Whitey Witt, 2 hit Witt, will be his point of fatigue. 3 bad things happen to Neff from this point. We'll start lowering his grade down 1 level at a time. Here's the pitch to Witt, 4-6. Comebacker back to Neff, who fields it and throws the first. 1 out. Jumping Joe Duggan. 2-4 is a fly ball to the left fielder, Ross Youngs. Hall of Famer out there and right. Pulls it in, 2 outs. And now here's the Babe. Again, he's not homered in this series on the replay. But he's got 2 home runs on his card here. 1 at the 11 and 1 home run at the 66. The reason I bought this World Series set from APA is because he hit 393. We mentioned that in the past games. This was the highest batting average that Ruth had. He won the batting title with a 393 average, just 7 points from 400 in 1923. 41 homers in the season. All right, bases empty. Neff's going to pitch carefully, but pitch to him. 6-2 is a base on balls. So he pitched to him very carefully. The Babe trots to first. Hands held high. Bob Musil. Musil is 0 for 2 today. He has a walk. Oh, 1-1 roll for Musil. That could be extra bases. 4-1 is a 7. That's a little disappointing at column 2. But the 7 will get Ruth the third. An extra base hit would have got him home. So let's see. 7 single to right field, runner to third, fast batter takes second on the throw to third. So Musil is fast, and there will be runners at second and third. Musil sliding in safely at second on the outfield throw to try to get Ruth at third. So here is Wally Pipp, 304, followed by Ward, who's swinging a hot bat in this series. Pipp is not. Pipp is 0 for 3 today, and in the replay, 4 for 20. So he's only hitting 200 coming into today's game for this series. All right, here's the pitch to Wally Pipp. 21 is a 12, and that's going to end the inning. Grounded to Bancroft, who flips the short way. Or no, he throws to first. 6-3, 3 out. So no runs, a hit, 2 left. Yankees spoil an opportunity there in the top of the 7th. Let's go to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's still tied 3-3. All right, 7th inning stretch time. And let's see, why don't we listen to
Take me out
Syncrasies.
to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
All right, thank you, Apple Lori. She's actually at work today. That was recorded. Herb Pennock is ready to pitch to 34 batters, and he is not close to that. He has only faced 25 Giants so far. On the other hand, we're at the bottom of the Giants' order, and Neff is due to bat second with 2 marks against his fatigue. So I have to think about whether I'm a pinch hit for him. Meanwhile, Frank Snyder steps into the box for the Giants here in the bottom of the 7th inning. 6-1 is a ground ball to the shortstop, Everett Scott. Throw to first, and Snyder's retired. Neff's going to stay in and hit. This is his ball game as much as McGraw can go with him. 3-3 roll, 8 against a B pitcher, though, is going to be an out, a fly out to center. 2 down. Bancroft. Dave Bancroft steps in, 0 for 3. 1-2 is a roller to the second baseman, Aaron Ward. 3 up and 3 down for the Giants in the 7th. That takes us to the 8th inning. 3-3 tie. This game is tighter than a new pair of shoes. And Apolori, by the way, says good morning. All right, for the Yankees, Aaron Ward, the second baseman, leads off. 3-3 tie. This game is tighter than a new pair of shoes. Here's the pitch to Ward. 6-5 is popped up behind home plate. Catcher Frank Snyder loses the mask and makes the catch. Wally Shane. 1-1 roll for Shane, and that's going to tire Neff. 42 is a double for Wally Shane. He is a slow runner. I will play it safe with Shane at second base on the base pass. And John McGraw steps out of the dugout. That's going to be it for Art Neff. So Neff goes 7 1/3 innings, giving up at least 3 runs, all earned. Let's see. Rosie Ryan should be still good. He pitched 1 inning yesterday. Yeah, he's good to go. So Rosie Ryan will be brought in to pitch to Everett Scott, the shortstop. Scott's a right-handed batter, and Ryan is a right-handed pitcher. So Neff goes out. Rosie Ryan from Worcester, Massachusetts, had 5 saves on the year, 16-5 record, 3.49 earned run average. He's been called on a number of times to relieve in this series, and he's done pretty well. Okay, there's one down, so I'm not going to waste it out on a bunt here to get him to third base. That would be kind of counterproductive. Scott will swing away. Rosie Ryan will be an A pitcher with the bump up because of left-right splits of both right-handed. Here's the pitch to Scott. 5-3 is an 18. Fielding column 1. And that is going to be a ground ball error on the, well, no, not an error. I'm reading the wrong column. Giants are out in field. They're column 2. So a slow roller at shortstop. The batter's out at first. The runner goes to third. So 6-3. This board actually has a fast runner scoring from second. That's an unusual result. Our runner is not fast, he's slow. All right, Herb Pinnock is due to bat for the Yankees and runner on third. I hate taking him out of the game because he is not tired. Yankee bullpen is not very strong, but we're kind of getting down to the nitty-gritty of this series. So let's see who's available for the Yanks in the bullpen. Tell you who's not available is Joe Bush is not available. And Bob Shockey pitched a complete game 2 games ago. He's not available. Sad Sam Jones is. He's a BYZ. Yeah, last time he pitched was game 3. Yeah, he's good. So Jones gets up in the bullpen. That'll close the books on Pinnock. And now the pitch hitter for New York is going to be can't be Lou Gehrig. Look at that card. 423 with power and base hits everywhere. Let's see. We got a right-handed pitcher in Elmer Smith. Is a left-handed batter. The Yankees will send up Elmer Smith. And I think that's the same Elmer Smith that played for the Indians in the 20 World Series. So Elmer Smith pitch hitting for Pinnock. 2 outs, runner at third. Rosie Ryan on the mound. Here's the pitch. 2-3 is a 26, and that is going to be an out. Bouncing ball to the second baseman, Frankie Frisch, who handles it and throws to first. So no runs, a hit. Yankees have threatened in the last 2 innings, but have come away empty. Still tied 3-3. Bottom of the 8th. All right, Sad Sam Jones is the pitcher for New York. He is a grade B pitcher, Y and Z modifiers. Freddie Groh better do up for the Giants in the bottom of the 8th inning. Game's all tied. Here we go. 6-2 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Groh goes back to the dugout with a rare strikeout. Jones comes out throwing BBs. Here's Frankie Frisch. 3-4 is a fly ball to 2-hit Witt in center field. And Witt puts it away, 2 outs. Ross Youngs. 2-6 is a 27. That's a ground ball to third base, bouncing into the glove of Jumping Joe Dugan, who throws across the diamond. 3 up and 3 down for the Giants in the 8th inning. 3-3 tie. Okay. Ryan is a rated reliever, and when you bring in relievers, you have 2 ratings. You have to decide whether you're using the relief grade in the parenthesis or the starting grade. We're using the relief grade. So his point of fatigue comes up this inning. 3 bad things happen to him. His grade goes down, and 2-hit Witt steps into the box for New York, looking for his first hit today. We're in the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch. 4-6 is a comebacker to Rosie Ryan. He comes up with it, smelling like roses, and throws the first. Witt's retired. 1 down. Jumping Joe Dugan comes up to the right side of home plate, wanting to get on by hook or by crook, followed by Babe Ruth. Here's the pitch to Jumping Joe Dugan. 6-3 is a ball skied to center field. Bill Cunningham's under it and grabs it. 2 outs. Here's the Babe. I'm not going to walk and put the go-ahead run on. We're going to pitch to the Babe. The other pitcher pitched carefully to him and walked him the last time out. Rosie Ryan will mind his P's and Q's here and pitch carefully. 2-6 is a ball 4, and Ruth does take first. Here's long Bob Musil. 1-for-3 in the day. He's had his chances. He batted with the bases loaded in the 5th inning, grounded out. 6-6 roll for Musil. That's a hit column roll. And let's see if he gets extra bases out. 34 is a double. And that double will score the Babe from second base with 2 outs. RBI double for Bob Musil. Yankees go up top 4-3. All right. Giants were playing with their backs to the wall the last couple of innings, but this time the Yankees do deliver. Here's Wally Pipp. 3-4 is fly to center field, but the Yankees get a run in the 9th. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. Bottom of the 9th inning, New York Yankees 4 and the Giants 3. I said Sam Jones is a rated starting pitcher, so he is not in his fatigue inning. By the way, that base hit did fatigue Rosie Ryan, so he's now a C pitcher if they tie it up and he comes back. Because when you say 3 bad things happen to a pitcher, that includes hits, walks, errors, and runs. Irish Musil will lead off for the Giants. It's going to be Musil, Cunningham, and Kelly. Stengel, I think, pitched hit in the real game. In fact, I'm sure he did. So we will think about that when we get to Cunningham. And then George Kelly, the first baseman. All right, Irish Musil steps into the box. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base, fielded by Aaron Ward. Slide arm throw to first, 1 away. 2 outs to go. Cunningham's a .271 hitter, and Stengel, let's see what he is. 339. So Cunningham goes out of the game, and Casey Stengel will come to bat. 339 hitter. About half a season of at bats, 218 at bats. Casey was kind of late in his career at this point. Here's the pitch to Casey Stengel. 5-2 is a 27. Hit on the ground to jumping Joe Dugan at third. Throw to first. 2 outs. Here is High Pockets Kelly. Last chance for the Giants. 6-2 is the roll, and it's a swing and a miss by Kelly. Strike 3, that's the ball game. Final score, the New York Yankees 4 and the New York Giants 3. And the final tally in the games in this World Series replay are the Yankees 4 and the Giants 2. Yankees win this World Series. Let's add up the totals. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits for the Yanks. They committed no errors. In fact, I don't think there was any errors in this game at all. So 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for New York Yankees. And for the Giants, they had 3, 4, 5, 6 hits, 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors. Rusty Ryan takes the loss. He pitched 1 2/3 innings. And the winning pitcher is Sam Jones. And so Jones is the winner. MVP of the game will be Penny. Pitched pretty well, about 7 innings and 3 runs. Allowed it, plus he also drove in a run. Wally Shang was 2 for 3. Scored a run. Let's go with Herb Pennick, the star of today's game. Perfect timing, says Bleacher Buns, as he has a meeting. Thank you for following in. Thank you for participating with the chat. If you're out watching, there's several, I can tell there's several watching right now. Anytime you want to chat with me while I play, if I see you on the comment, my dad always said I had a one-track mind, which is true, but I try to keep an eye on the comments, and I enjoy talking with people as I do the game. One of these days I'll get completely lost and mess up a game doing that, but that's okay. I'd rather enjoy the community. So thank you, Anthony, for joining me today, and all the rest of y'all that are watching. Y'all have a good day, and may God bless. I'm going to come up with, King Tuan Gaming. Check out his channel. He is doing a OOP, King of the Hill tournament on King Tuan, Dave Nelson's channel. So check out his channel. And once again, also check out Bleacher Buns Gaming. Both have lots of stuff to look at in tabletop sports or computer baseball in King Tuan's Gaming's case. So check those channels out and subscribe to them as well. Thank you all for subscribing to me. And I think I mentioned this before. I got now 509. So I started this channel a few years ago, hoping to get a dozen or so people who watch these baseball games with me. And I'm kind of surprised to have 500 subscribers. I don't try to get a lot of subscribers and hammer y'all about hitting the like buttons and things like that, but you do anyway. And so there are the subscribers, and so thank you for that. The guy that gave me a bump up when I first started loading up videos on YouTube was Chris with lower, slower board gaming. It used to be Tabletop Delaware. I think he changed the name of his channel. He's doing sports games and war games on his channel, but he's the one that gave a shout out to my channel originally, and suddenly I had 40 subscribers the next day. And so thank you again, Chris, for doing that. But anyway, everybody have a good week. Have a good weekend. If you're following the NFL playoffs, we have a pick show up from Tuesday where Maddie and I give our 2 cents in on who we think will win each week, and also Apple Lori. So check that out if you've not seen it already. Have a good week and God bless.